All right, so our first question is, can you please explain the nature of your business briefly?
The nature of my business?
Yes.
Well, I mean, the business, like I was telling you earlier, we have a lot of different aspects to the business. Mainly, we sell used literature, philosophy, and poetry to people in the McGill community. And we sell used textbooks, we sell new textbooks, we sell rare books at book fairs in Montreal and Toronto. And we rent books out to films. Also, we do evaluations when people donate books to like the McGill Library or something.
So like appraisals?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
So, second question is, what is your primary source of revenue?
Primary source of revenue?
Yeah.
The primary source of revenue is new textbooks that we get the orders from the professors at McGill and we order them from the publishers.
Yeah.
All right, so what are your other significant sources of revenue?
Well, I mean, just the used books that we sell on a daily basis. I mean, probably the quantity of books for $1 and $3.95 and $4.95.
I see. So, how long have you been managing the bookstore?
Well, I've been involved off and on in the bookstore for a long time because it's a family business. I would say that I've been involved on a greater level for the past about 2 years.
I see.
All right, next question is, what are some difficulties you have faced as the manager of the bookstore?
I think that that's a good question. I think that we need to figure out how to do promotion in a way that probably would be more time and cost effective. I think that when you have a small staff and you're sending one or two of them out to put up posters for hours and to do handouts of bookmarks, I mean, this is all very effective, but at the same time, I mean, you're spending a lot of money and it takes a lot of time. So obviously, if we had access to, other online sources, then that would be more efficient.
So, talking about promotion, have you ever used any form of social media to promote your business?
No, mainly just to promote events. Like if there's a book fair in Montreal, basically I would do the PR for it and just do a few basic things on Facebook and get it out to people who are blogging and stuff like that.
Do you think social media benefits you, and do you think it's an effective way of promoting your business?
I think social media is probably most likely to benefit us with the student population. As far as our regular customers, it would be a waste of time to be tweeting and blogging and all that stuff because they probably wouldn't be interested. I mean, I don't know what percentage of our customers go online, and I don't know what they're up to, but I can assume that they're not, following people on Twitter or whatever. So.
Can you please briefly describe your customer base?
The customer base? Well, I mean, it would probably be, it's mainly focused around McGill. So, I mean, it would be, English literature graduate students and philosophy students and professors and TAs and stuff like that. And then other than that, just people who are in the neighborhood. It's very community oriented. Often what we get is people who are in the neighborhood or people who used to live in the neighborhood. Because we've been there for such a long time, they'll go off and travel or move somewhere else, and then when they come back, they'll come to us. So we get quite a few tourists in the summer, and generally it's people who are from here originally or went to McGill in the neighborhood.
All right. Did you find any difficulties managing social media?
Let me see. I mean, the difficulty is always to be picked up, for me to be picked up in the mainstream press when we're doing events and stuff like that. I mean, that's always very tricky when you're doing PR. As far as social media, I mean, I haven't really done much. I mean, like I said, I think that because it seemed like my access was limited to the McGill networks, I couldn't really cultivate that kind of following, so I didn't put time into it because I didn't have access. So, and like I said, I mean, the regular customers are really not that interested.
We're very familiar with using social media because we're learning that in our information systems class. And remember, we have discussed the strategies with you earlier. So what are your expectations of us and this project?
Well, I really don't know because I gotta say that when you guys left here last time, I wasn't 100% sure on what our game plan would be. I understand that, you know, the only thing that we really had decided on was a Facebook page, which makes sense. I know that basically I told you that I didn't want to do a blog and I didn't want to tweet. But you know, I think that we've pretty much, you know, we can see now that it's a seasonal thing and that it's, you know, beginning of the winter semester and beginning of the fall semester when we want to be able to do a ton of promotion. And then the rest of the year, it's like we have the website and that's that. What's coming up now, I mean, what I want to do is work on a launch party in January for the website. And whatever help I can get through social media to promote that would be ideal.
And then, if our project helps to make your business more successful, are you going to consider using social media permanently to promote your business?
Yes, definitely. I mean, it's always something that I've experimented with, but increasingly, you know, I think that we'll try to reach out to the students, and that's where we'll start, and then we'll move on from there.
All right, thank you so much for your time. I think
Thank
that's the
you.
end of our interview right here. So we do have to create a timeline and when we're going to